Ice last year, again at the World Team Trials. So Foster, this is the one he has to win if he wants to sort of take over that spot.
And you know, it seems he might be capable.
Yeah, and important for him to win this, so you don't got to go through Ruth, you don't got to go through Reeder, you don't got to go through whoever loses this match, you know, to get.
Okay, well then, now that you say that selfishly, I kind of want him to lose because I want to see him wrestle Ruth. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. I want the better guy to win because I want the best guy to represent the United States. Oh, and look at that. It fires off a shot immediately. Gets on a low leg attack. Brings it up to a high single. Flexibility is something that, ooh, look at that. Maybe he struggles with a little bit. It's going to be a takedown. Clayton Foster strikes first, goes up 2-0. And he's going to try to go left side. Tries to come back to the right side for the gut. Eases up. Looks like he's just waiting.
Yeah, Lou Roselli says bring him up. He's standing there over by Jay Jaggers, and in the other corner you got Ethan Kyle, St. Louis, Missouri, and Mark Branch. And setting up with fakes is Clayton Foster.
He's, you know, a little lower stance, a little bit more of that Okie stance, you know. Wrestled at Oklahoma State, was undefeated, and ends up getting pinned after he's winning in the NCAA Finals to Dustin Kilgore.
The killer.
And there you see a little bit of that Oklahoma State motion and a little bit more of a European style for, Keith Gavin. We were talking last night, his drags are from everywhere. He goes drag opposite side single. Foster defends, brings it up to an underhook. Throws him back. We're open.
You know, Betty, you said something interesting to me earlier about, you know, well, Foster shouldn't leave that single leg out there for Gavin. That's how he picked him apart last year. Similar to what he did against Ed Ruth. So I think the key here is Foster's got to stay on his attacks like he did with that first takedown.
Yep.
And keep Gavin off the legs. You know, I think that's going to be the key in this match.
These fakes are going to start paying off. I think if Gavin stops reacting, he's going to commit to those shots.
Exactly.
There's one of those drags I was talking about. Gets to position, but Foster able to square up, go towards the edge. Foster circles back in.
Well, we're 4+ bouts away right now from the battle that was bound to take place. The 74-kilo champion.
Gavin competed for the United States last year in Budapest.
Two-time world and
so got some world experience.
That'll be our main event of the
Not much success out there.
Yeah, I think we won one match.
It's Keith Gavin and Clayton Foster.
More matches than you won, Joe.
You watch your mouth.
You watch your
First on the board, he has 2:50 seconds.
And back to the upper body ties. That's where Gavin likes to be. Oh, beautiful job. Runs through a double.
Wow, quick
Great
finish
level
there,
change,
Mark.
and he was right around the corner. Just like that, another one. And it's 4-0 Clayton Foster with 40 seconds to go in the period.
You're right, T-Rams. National champ at 133. U.S. Open's a great time this year.
Awesome time.
I think you'll be hanging out with him
Might
before
go check
too long.
it out. Yeah, I would like to go hang out with Tony Ramos. .22 seconds to go in the first period. Clayton Foster up 4-0. 2 takedowns to nothing for Gavin. Gavin comes underhook throw by. Foster defense, gets to an underhook of his own. Double unders. Chin on the head.
I got to tell you, this period goes to Foster big time. He scored twice and didn't really have his defense cracked besides maybe an angle that Gavin got off one of those drags.
Yep. And there you see Lou Roselli and Jay Jaggers. And that's Mark Branch and Ethan Kyle talking to Clayton Foster. Of course, Branch and Kyle both out of Oklahoma State, as is Foster. They're both up in Wyoming right now. Branch, the head coach up there, and Foster decides to come up there and train with them and train with Chris Pendleton. And, boy, it looks like it's worked out for him and paid dividends because he is back like a bat out of hell, man.
Thought bats came out of caves.
Well, it's just an expression. I don't even know how. Shut up, Richard.
That's Bananas Foster.
I hate both.
Is that his new nickname?
No, that's not me. That was a Flips Wrestling tweet right there.
I like it, though.
Bananas Foster versus Keith Gavin.
Oh, look at that. Level change. Got to the leg, but Foster able to get it back.
Yeah, he's really using those hooks well in this match.
He backs Gavin up with those.
And Gavin with the underhook now. I was thinking something more like Foster, Australian for double legs, or I don't know.
Just stop talking.
Clayton Bananas Foster. That's it.
Bananas. Why is he bananas?
It's a dessert, Bader. Have some stinking culture for crying out loud.
Wait, what? And here we go. Foster, the low attack. Has a seatbelt, throws him by. Gavin's going to come counterattack, gets on the leg. Foster over the top. Gavin's coming out the back door. Foster catches an ankle. Gavin going to take his, try and tie his circle now. Yeah. Drive his knee forward. He's going to score it. Keith Gavin gets a takedown, has a gut wrench, looking to tie this thing up and effectively take the lead. He's got a low gut. Oh! What's it going to be? Was it 1 or 2?
It's going to be hand-to-hand.
1 point.
Yes, confirmed. So
that's
it's just 4 to 3.
Right,
and Foster saved himself
from giving up the lead.
Yeah.
Giving up the 4-4 lead.
And they're back neutral with essentially a minute and a half to go. 1:35 left in the second period.
Yeah, Foster can't step off the gas pedal here. I think he's got to keep coming with his shots. You know, still half a period to go. Real important for him to dictate the pace of this match, or else Gavin could pick him apart here at the end.
Yeah, I think you're right, Richard. He says, do not interlock fingers. We don't want to see that. Foster takes kind of a half-hearted attempt. Got caught underneath, backed it out. Collar tie, over tie. They come right back to the interlocked fingers. Referee doesn't like it, but he's going to deal with it for now.
Snap down.
Yeah, you see.
Getting Clayton Foster to react there.
Gavin, yeah, really picking up his hand fighting, picking up his pressure. Foster just taking some fakes here. And like you said, Richard, he needs to not step off the gas pedal. Oh, he slips through. Gavin, one of these sneaky little tricks. He's on the leg, and Gavin's going to score. 2 points for Keith Gavin. He's going to take a 1-point lead now with 35 seconds to go. Come from behind. Gavin with 5 unanswered points. Foster was up by 4. And the referee is going to put him back on the feet.
Foster was here yesterday against Ruth. He was trailing.
Yep.
Right at the end of the match, and he was able to squeak it out.
Not as much.
And Gavin was here in 2010 against Herbert and lost.
Well, there you go.
2 times. 2 times that happened in the last 10 seconds.
Let's see what Foster has.
Foster picking up his pace, trying to get some more attacks going on. Under 10 seconds to go. Passive on. Gavin, doesn't matter. Gavin is going to take him down. Circles behind late in the match, and that will do it. 2 points. 7-4. 2 seconds to go as they go back to the center, but it's effectively or essentially over.
Keith Gavin pulling it out here late.
Man, that's a tough one for Foster to take, but
a great one for Keith Gavin to come from behind, win, scores 7 unanswered points, and Keith Gavin will do it yet again. He earns a victory over Clayton Foster and a berth in the finals of the World Team Trials in Madison, Wisconsin on May 30th through June 1st.
0 for 2 on my picks, on my predictions.
Yep, might as well stop, Joe. So I'm just